What it is, guys, it's your Dino. We're back again with another review, so let's just get straight into it. This one is for Flashout 3. It is an action indie racing simulation game published and developed by Jujubee SA, released on the 22nd of September 2022, and the game is basically available only on non-console platforms. So it's available on Linux, Mac and PC. The specs are basically anything from Windows 7 forward. You need at least a 3.2 gigahertz dual core processor and at least a GTX 1060 or an AMD equivalent. You need to have at least DirectX 11 and 6 gigs of storage, and you need a sound card that is compatible with DirectX. So this is basically a zero-G racing game where high speed meets high stakes, where unforgiving combat, loud electric music, and addictive boosts of adrenaline mix up to separate winners from losers, where gravitation is nothing more than an empty word. This is where the world of Flashout 3 will take you and your ride to the absolute limits. It offers ultra fast ships, loops, jumps, and sudden razor sharp turns, where you must test your skills on the most impressive sci-fi racing tracks and try not to fall behind. But if it happens, don't sweat. You've got guns, you've got rockets, you've got bombs, mines to help you level the playing field and catch up and take down your competition. This game has many features built into it, where you play from two characters, B or Silas. B has a unique weapon of the military drone, and Silas has a unique weapon of the saw. You can also play this game in split screen mode, which is pretty cool because most games don't support that very often anymore, because couch co-op or couch split screen is the thing of the past and it's dying. This game also supports VR if you can play in VR, because I can't, so you don't get VR from me. There will be links down below for the game so you can check that out. So you can go over to Steam and pick it up if you want. Game also supports motion simulators. So if you have a AG racer rig, which is the big things where if you turn it throws the seat and you to the left a bit and stuff like that, this game also supports those. It's compatible with most sim racing studio apps, and it's supported on the latest beta release for you. It has a very big playlist of music available in the game, and it has a campaign of 10 tournaments, different racing modes from standard race, elimination mode, destruction mode, and more. You also have 8 detailed and ultra fast AG ships, which is the term for anti-gravity, a powerful arsenal of weapons, boosts and upgrades at your disposal, with 10 themed unique circuits in 2 versions, standard and reverse, and all the graphics are done in stunning 3D. It has full gamepad support, full Steam Deck support, and they've done a really good job of supporting this game as much as possible. Now, I played it using the controller. I played it using the Series Elite V2 controller, the Pro one, and I used the Nakon Revolution Unlimited, and both were plug and play. It allows for full button remapping, so you can use the features of the controller to remap, and it works perfectly. It supports that, and that is a good win in my book. The game does have remappable keybinds if you play using a mouse and keyboard. I mean, the racing game, why would you? But if you do, it's there for you, and it's great that they have that in there integrated into the game so you guys can enjoy it. And don't forget, guys, to smash that like button. It's greatly appreciated. It really does help the channel grow. And if you have any feedback or comments or ways of improving or things you'd like me to see me review, please let me know. I really would like to hear what you guys think, what games you'd like to see me review, or my take on a review, or something like that. It's definitely interested to see what you guys would come up with or would be wanting me to do. It's really, really good that they've done all the work that they've done for this game. It's supported on all 3 PC platforms, Mac, Windows and Linux, and it's done a really good job of it. Personally, I think that AG races or anti-grav races or zero-G racing games are on the rise, and I feel like we could see Sony maybe do a Wipeout soon, or a remaster of that. But that's cool, and I think that the indie devs are more than happy to cover us on this journey, because Flashout 3, there's another one that I put out recently as well. Those are doing very, very well in the market, and they're doing very, very strong sales from what I've been hearing. And I feel like that's not a bad thing. The fact that there is a niche that can be filled by indie devs when AAA games won't come in and fill that void. For example, F-Zero from Nintendo or Wipeout from Sony. But they've come in and they've tried to fill a market, and that's a good thing in my opinion. I do think that this is definitely a game that may not be for everyone, because zero-G racing games do have a higher level of like requirement when it comes to the playing, because you're going at a very high speed. So it's always recommended that you have a higher frame rate on your monitor. So I would always say that this is probably aimed at the racing aficionados, or people who are feeling nostalgic for games like F-Zero or Wipeout. They might pick this up and give it a go. On a streaming level, I could see this if you are a person who plays predominantly streams basically this style of game, or racing games specifically. And when it comes to the gamer that isn't a content creator, like I said, this is definitely a game aimed at a specific niche. It's aimed at the AG racing community, the racing community, and people who are looking for that nostalgia hit from F-Zero or Wipeout. That's just my opinion, guys. You know, I'm always trying to break him down as much as I can when it comes to giving you all the details. I feel that the game has got quite a plethora of features, from its racetrack, its modes, and the vehicles that you can drive, and the upgrades and the cosmetic designs. He's done a really good job of it. Overall, I think that this game could do very well, and it hopefully could end up getting a PC for a console port, and I feel like that would do very, very well. That's just my opinion, guys. Thanks for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Sorry I haven't put out content as regularly. I've been super busy with home life stuff. But thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Remember, be safe, be well, have fun gaming or creating, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, guys.